The flashing red numbers on Ananya's trading app felt like a harsh contrast to the bright Bengaluru morning outside her boutique window. It was the last trading day of a highly volatile February, and the markets were taking a beating. Amid geopolitical tensions and weakness in the IT sector, the Sensex had tumbled by 961 points, dragging the Nifty down to 25,178. It was a confusing end to the month, especially considering the broader picture. Just weeks prior, Ananya had watched foreign portfolio investors fist flood the Indian markets with a massive 25,000 crore inflow, their highest buying spree since September 2024, even as domestic mutual funds took the opportunity to sell off and book profits. How could the market feel so shaky today when foreign money was pouring in just yesterday? She set her phone down and picked up her morning coffee, letting her eyes wander to the newspaper on her desk. The bold headline offered a comforting answer. Revised GDP growth forecast hits 7.6% for FY26. Despite the daily market jitters, India's macroeconomic engine was roaring. Thanks to a new 2022-23 base year, growth projections had been upgraded, driven by a surge in the manufacturing and services sectors. The country's nominal economy was now expanding to an astounding 3.45 lakh crore. The temporary stock market dip was just noise. The foundation was solid. Her thoughts were interrupted by a customer at the checkout counter holding up a silk scarf. "Do you accept PhonePe?" the customer asked. "Absolutely." Ananya smiled, presenting her QR code. The payment went through instantly. For Ananya, this simple transaction was a breath of fresh air. The RB had recently eased UPI rules for fintechs, meaning small retailers like her no longer needed to rely on payment aggregator partners for peer-to-peer merchant transactions. It was one less compliance headache, allowing her to focus entirely on her business. As the customer left, Ananya's phone buzzed with an email from a supplier in Delhi. A major fabric expo she was supposed to attend tomorrow had been abruptly postponed. Her heart sank. She had just booked an expensive flight, and dealing with airline cancellations was notoriously frustrating. She opened the airline app, bracing for a heavy penalty or a useless travel voucher. Then, she remembered the news she had seen on TV the night before. Under the new DGA mandates, effective March 26, airlines were now required to offer 48-hour free flight cancellations with actual, direct refunds. No more being locked into vouchers. It was a massive win for passenger rights, and today, it saved her a substantial amount of money. As she locked the doors to her boutique that evening, Ananya felt a strange sense of balance. The global stock markets might be a roller coaster of red and green, but between a supercharged 7.6% GDP, simpler business compliance, and newly protected consumer rights, it felt like a pretty great time to be building a future in India.